To survive, the man released the small fish he had caught back into the water. He then went to another spot and reeled in the hook. It wasn't long before something caught on the hook again. The man pulled with all his might, thinking it was a big fish this time, but out came a stone the size of a human. The man looked at the stone and slowly shook his head. It wasn't what he had expected. Nevertheless, he placed the stone in the cradle he had made and reeled in the hook. The scene flashed back, and it became clear that the man was alone on a deserted island. If he couldn't find a way out, his only end would be death. That night, the man ate fried fish and stared at the map in his hand. He was lost in deep thought. In reality, he was participating in an island survival competition and was competing against last year's champion. This put a lot of pressure on the man. The next morning, he went fishing very early. He sat there all day, and before long, evening fell. Then, suddenly, Adam's eyes lit up. She got up, took the map from her back, and saw a crucial part of the plane floating in the water. She woke a small bird sitting nearby. At the signal, the bird flew to the part. With the bird's help, the man pulled the crucial part out of the water. The next moment, the man removed the white cloth, and a pre-assembled plane appeared below. As soon as he placed the part in its place, the man breathed a sigh of relief. The next day, he pushed the plane to its designated spot, then sat on it and secured the safety rope. The bird flew to a tree and untied the knot in the rope with its beak. As soon as the rope was untied, the cradle fell rapidly, and the man reached an altitude of 10,000 meters. As the plane began to descend, the man opened its wings, adjusted its direction, and with the help of the wind, it began to fly rapidly towards the finish line. But after a while, parts of the plane began to loosen. The man knew this was only temporary, so he took out an iron hammer and began hammering the parts again. He knew this would only last a short time, so he kept a close eye on the loose parts. He kept fixing them, but the number of loose parts kept increasing. Then suddenly, the plane's wings broke off and flew off. Without the wings, the plane began to plummet rapidly, but the man still had one last plan.